Welcome, this is Crime Queen. If you are joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. Alright, so I've just done a presentation on current, money, and love. And of course including energy, because they are energy. As we have been told, everything is energy, but I thought I would include those factors to really show how we can become aware of our actions or motive of how we use those, because I don't know that much about electricity, but I do know about voltages, that we have different um, wattage or voltages, and so voltage or voltages, I don't know if they're the same, but then I know for a fact if you do have the wrong voltage on the it on the wrong appliance, or it's not matching or applicable to that, say you had a 120 voltage appliance, and you had you connect it to 110, you probably would not have a very good result from that connection. Okay, so this is the point I am trying to make. And so it really means that in each appliance or apparatus, that we still have a negative and positive aspect of whatever it is we are doing. And that is really up to how we look at our situation. And since we are talking about current, how we look at our current situation. So I mentioned money because I've spoken about money before. And before I do go on, let me introduce you to Mother Eve, or the We Are Thoughts. That's in case you're new to this channel. So basically, this is what we are talking about here. And we had the word current, which I felt very fascinated by its numerical values of double three, double nine, and double five. Now, of course, five is in everything, meaning five is Eve, we are Eve, and we are in everything. The two at the end, or the T, which is like a nail, this is where we say we have nailed. It has been nailed. It is what it is. It is current. It is present. That's what it is. And it's also emphasizing the two digits, or the double digits, to each value. I also have looked at love, and we worked with the word created. I brought this back, the word created, because everything seemed to have derived from what was created. And we, just to make it simple, or let's see how we can assimilate that. So created equals 11. But 11, let's see, 11 in numerical values equals 9. So this is like just showing, for instance, that how we see it's like we are back to front. We are working back to, I better just do so 11, when we do the numerical value for 11, so we have got created. I like to leave created. Okay, ELEVEN. So this is 5, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5. We have a lot of fives. So 10, 15, that would be 20, 27. So this is how we have 11. 2 plus 7 is 11. Okay, so 11, because created is 11. That's the first master number, which I just remember. I've missed the opportunity to announce that in the other past presentations, but it is the first master number in the Bible. Okay, so there we are. We've created the first master number, but it is also whole. So in the sense that if we look at 1, and we do the numerical value for 1, which is 6, 5, 5, that would give us 10 and 6, 16. that would give us 7. So hence we say 7-Eleven. Okay, because that is showing one, or how we believe it to be one creation. But there, later on, we know that God saw everything, meaning He saw everything, meaning that there would have been another 7. Okay, there is another 7. So hence the 14, for the 14 that denotes Eve. Now back to current. So we have love and money. Okay, I won't do the other values on there, but love equals 9 and money equals 9. So I am really saying, because 9 is beginning, 9 is current. Beginning is current. When we say, we don't say began, it's beginning. It is current. It is flowing. It is in motion. The beginning is in motion. This is why this has just taken me back to the scriptures when it says in the beginning, meaning there is a motion happening. This is what is taking place. This is current. Okay, it has waves of activities happening. And so in that current, in that money, and the other word that I wanted to bring into play with this was energy. I have done energy, which is 11, which ties in with this. That was the main reason why I felt it was really necessary, or to highlight. It was Eve. It's a word that really means 5, and to show how. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, so we had the spirit, which is 10, or breathe. There's the other word. Of course, that is the word. So, talking about current, the things that are current, we see that money is current. It is forever flowing. It is that thing that's in motion. It's currency. Okay, it is a sea, or an ocean of current. And so is love. You'll find people who are loving, or it's different vibration. When we say different vibration or intensity, or love is, I think sometimes it's love is just love, but you find it comes with, some people are depending on what's happening in their lives at that time. They are not always in a position physically expressing, or being current in expressing what is their love. And so really we can't say love is current. When it's happening, it's current. The consciousness of its expression is current. Okay. And so we are looking at breathe, Breathe, which is a very powerful word. It is a very powerful word. It's a word that has as much power or influence as the word create or created. So when God breathed, and I like the word breathe, because it also represents Mother Eve. It represents life. It represents key. It represents lock. It is that which we have now while we are speaking in this realm. And when it is locked, I think that's when we go to another realm. Okay, so I'm intending to make this short, but it's just really, so when we breathe, like I did mention that when we breathe out, but I did in my other the other presentation, I did make note of it, but not of it verbally. I did verbalize it, but not write it in the sense of to show the correlation and the interrelation of breathe, love, money, and current, how they all current. So it's like we learn the essence of breathing when we are being present in our breath. We can observe our breath. There's the current happening. So it's just this presentation is just to highlight the factors that we are always engaging. We all have breath as long as we're here on this earth. We all are occupied in some way or another with money, and how much of our energy, as I have called that energy, that we are generating to creating money, or how more so that we do this. Of course, in the word breath is the word art, and perhaps the answers lie in the word breath. If we examine the word breath in particular, I think it offers a lot of solution and tactic of how to handle breath, money, love, and even in the art of love, we are told how important it is to learn how to breathe. So breath really has got a lot to um, give us, a lot of answers, and it is about food as well, how we nurture ourselves, because the word eat is in the middle of breath too. And so basically those things are things that are current um, concerns in our lives. So of course, and love, as we say. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope it has been beneficial in some way. If you like this presentation, click the like button and share, because this is how we do it. We share to actualizing self-full love. Stay blessed, stay bright, be a field, be ignited, because we are planting new seeds, and spill over with love.